Hey, this is David. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get way more viewers for your Facebook Lives. And this is especially useful if you've got some sort of online business and you're using Facebook to sell. You're using Facebook to nurture leads and turn them into paying customers or clients. And either you're doing it via Facebook Live video or you'd like to live stream to do that nurturing process even faster. If that's you, then this video is one you've got to watch. Let's dive in. You're marketing your business on Facebook and you know that Facebook loves live video. That's a proven fact. Facebook prioritizes live video over static posts just because it's a great way to engage more people and get people to stay on the Facebook platform. So we know Facebook loves live video, and if you're running your business on Facebook, you got to be going live. It's a great opportunity for you to nurture your leads. But maybe you've noticed that as you've been going live over time, your viewership is dwindling. Maybe you used to get a lot more viewers than you are now, or maybe you've never had that many viewers at all. And that can be really demotivating when you put all this prep into getting ready for your live streams and you show up and there's a small handful of people there and no one really watches the replay. It's hard to stay motivated to keep on doing it time and time again when you don't know if it's actually making a difference for your business. And let me show you an example. I'm going to go over to a live stream that I came across here. This one is called Live Contractor Sales Training, Bring Your Sales Questions. And notice there were 3 comments and 3 likes. Pretty depressing. And if I was the owner of Hammer and Grind, I get it. Like, I would wonder, is this something that I should be putting the effort into actually doing? But I want to contrast that with an example of a live stream that we did, that Lucy and I did. Here it is. It's called the Facebook Visibility Clinic. And when you take a look at the engagement on this one, 699 comments and 132 likes. And so when you start getting Facebook Lives like this, it's super motivating. We can't wait to go live next because we know we're going to have a big audience. We know people are going to be excited. And so then the question is, well, how can you do this as well? There are 3 reasons why you're not getting viewers on your Facebook Lives. And these are 3 easy fixes. The first one is that people don't know you're going live in the first place. And I see a lot of people on Facebook, they'll do this. They're about to go live, and an hour before they go live, they'll post one of those posts with a colored background, and it'll say, I'm going live in 1 hour, or I'm going live at 10 o'clock. Who's coming? And no one knew about this. They don't understand what the live is about. They didn't have time to prepare. The chance of that actually bringing an audience is slim to none. And so instead, you need to be proactive about planning out your live and getting people feeling excited and motivated moving towards that live long in advance. Let me show you an example here. So I'm going to go over to a post. This is actually a poll that I did in our group. This is our audience and influence group. And let me read this out to you. It says, how has Facebook's algorithm change affected you? And so what this poll is doing is it's planting the seed that there's something that's changed on Facebook and it could be affecting you. And so you can see, I want you to take a look at the date here because this is going to be really important. This was on July 12th. So on July 12th, I'm starting a conversation about the fact that Facebook's algorithm could change viewership. It could change visibility. It could change how many eyeballs you're getting on your content. That's on July 12th. Remember that. Now let's go over to, this is on July 25th. So a couple weeks later, let me read this out to you. It says, exciting, Facebook just updated its algorithm. Back to the algorithm, which makes it easier for your post to be seen. Want to see the steps we're using. So planted the seed and now teased out that there's something really exciting that people can have. And this is over the course of 2 weeks. So I'm stirring up a lot of conversation about this conversation having to do with Facebook's algorithm. Now let's take it a step further and you'll see that inside of our Facebook group, back to audience and influence, what did we do? We created an event, and this event is for August 2nd. So remember, we started way back on July 12th, then on July 25th, posted again, and then have an event. The event's happening on August 2nd, and it's this Facebook Visibility Clinic. And again, stirring up the interest for this topic that's going to happen on the Facebook Live. And you can see in this case, 202 people raised their hand and said, this is an event that I want to go to. So already, before I even push live on Facebook, I've got an audience waiting. And that's why when we go back over here and you see this is the Facebook Visibility Clinic, you can see it makes sense. Why do we have so many people show up? Why do we have so many commenters? Because they knew it was happening. And so that's number 1. Your audience needs to know that it's happening, that you're actually going live. Most Facebook marketers, they miss this. Step number 2, if you want more viewers on your Facebook Live, whether they're there with you live or they're watching the replay afterwards, is you need to be super clear about what's in it for me. And you probably hear me talk about this all the time, but just so many people miss this when they're promoting their business. They get thinking about themselves. They get thinking about the benefit their business gets about making more sales and getting more customers. You got to switch that thinking and always be thinking about what's in it for your audience. What's in it for me? I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to take a look at this other example that we looked at. So the title of this one is called Live Contractor Sales Training, Bring Your Sales Questions. And just think, if you saw this Facebook Live come up, what is in it for you? I guess you could say you get to ask some questions, but questions about what? Something to do with sales. It's very unclear as to what benefit I would get or you would get if you actually invested your time to tune into this live training. Now, I want to contrast that. We're going to go back over here to this Facebook Live, and the one that Lucy and I did, you'll notice it's very much framed as what's in it for me, what's in it for the audience, because that's who we're serving. That's who we're delivering value to. Let me read this out to you. It says, you've likely noticed that Facebook's algorithm has been going through some changes recently. And so this is a throwback to those previous posts, the poll, the teaser post, the event, reminding people this is why you came here, because you saw changes on Facebook's algorithm. And you'll notice that it says certain posts are getting way more attention while others are getting virtually zero reach at all. And then it says, fortunately, we've been studying, and here's what you can do to increase the number of people who are seeing your posts, the number of people who engage, the frequency that your posts go viral. So you can see this is hugely emphasizing what's in it for me. So we made sure, number one, that our audience knew we were going live, and we gave them lots of excitement for this upcoming live. Then when we do go live, we make it very clear what's in it for me. That's step number 2. Now, step number 3 has to do with Facebook actually showing your live video to more people. Because if you just go live, I'm going to go back over again to our example here. And I don't mean to pick on Hammer and Grind. If whoever owns Hammer and Grind, if you ever watch this, I'm not picking on you. This is actually the case for most Facebook Lives. They look something like this. You can see that there were just 3 comments and 3 likes. So think about this from Facebook's perspective. Hammer and Grind goes live. There's no real engagement happening. What's Facebook's incentive to show this video to more people? It has no incentive at all. In fact, Facebook, it can almost guarantee that Facebook isn't going to show this to anyone else because it's been proven that people aren't engaging. It's been proven that people aren't interested. And so this is number 3, is you need to give Facebook a reason to show your Facebook Live to more people. How do you do that? Going back to our live video here, and I highly encourage that you watch this inside of our audience and influence group, watch this video and look for all the opportunities that we gave people to engage. And there's 2 keys here when you're trying to get people to engage. Number 1 is to start early, give people an opportunity to engage, a reason to engage very early in your Facebook Live, and then give people an opportunity to engage often. Now, this can be during your Facebook Live. You want to be giving early opportunities to engage and often opportunities to engage, but it can also happen after you actually go live. I'm going to show you, I'm just going to go to a different view of that same video, that same Facebook Live, just because I want to show you something in the comment section. So you can see all the comments here. There's a lot of comments, a lot of engagement here because we're giving people a reason to engage. It's very clear that we're in this, we're giving them value, we're in this to serve them. Lots of reason to engage, but I want to show you something. Let me keep scrolling again. I know there is a lot of engagement here, but I want to show you a trick that we use that stirs up engagement even after the live is done. So you'll notice right here, this one right here, it says, so this is a comment from me. It says, just want to make sure you got access to the training you were asking about. And then it tags a few people here. Well, what is this talking about? In any of the posts leading up to this Facebook Live, we're accumulating people who are raising their hands saying, I'm interested in this topic. And it's like them saying, Dave, yes, I want this. Please give it to me. And so now I have a list of people who said they want it, and I want to make sure they actually get it. How can I make sure that they get this live video? And how can I make sure that they're going to watch it and engage? Well, I can tag them on it. Here's one example. Let's scroll down. Another one. Here's the recording you were looking for. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Just want to make sure you found this one. Bunch of tags on this one. Let's scroll down a bit more. Just want to make sure you found this training you were looking for. A bunch of tags here. Just want to make sure you got access to the training you asked about. Enjoy. Bunch of tags here. And you can see if you scroll through the comments here, there were probably hundreds of people, probably 200 people who were tagged on this video. And by tagging those 200 people, that's a great way to get engagement happening even after the live video is done. And so now what happens is we go live, we get a bunch of engagement. People are there showing up for the live because we warned them about it. We told them well in advance, and then we were very clear as to what's in it for them. But after our live video, when people are getting tagged, what happens? They come back, they engage because they're watching the video and seeing those cues to engage, they're liking. And what does this do to the Facebook algorithm? It tells Facebook, hey, hold on a second. I know this was a live video, but it's still got legs. This is still important. People want to see it. Keep showing this live video to more people. And so the audience just grows and grows and grows by utilizing the replay that Facebook stored for us. And so you can see how important this is. So those are the 3 steps to make sure that people know you're going live, make sure they understand what's in it for them, and then make sure they engage either during your live or after. Now, full transparency here, this might seem like a lot of work, tracking everyone who's engaged on those posts and making a list and then going through and tagging them. And I'll be honest with you, we do automate all this. We use a tool called Unipro. If you've never checked it out, you got to go over and check out unipro.com. It's amazing. It automates all of our Facebook marketing for us, including going live to make sure that we have an engaged audience who's showing up really excited about whatever we're going to be presenting about. So if you're using Facebook to grow your business, definitely check it out. Go to unipro.com. That's what I have for you today. And so if this video gave you any value at all, if any of these strategies are something that you can apply, give this a like. And if you have any comments or questions about any of the tactics, any of the strategies or steps that I shared today, go ahead and post those below. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you're not using Unipro for your business on Facebook, you just got it. It's been a game changer for us, and I know it will be for you as well. Go over to unipro.com and check it out. That's it for this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.